Good morning and welcome to the Hive for the SAR David Cooper Memorial Tournament, where SAR takes on Beth Tfiloh. Kickoff is a few minutes away. I am Beth, and Mike Jensen, and the kickoff is off. English fouled as he received the feed from bustling crowd here. I think the whole junior grade is in attendance and some seniors may or not get to class. This is a very expensive crowd. I've never seen a hot crowd. Yeah, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Sarah's going to keep the ball after that deflection.
Ingber getting a little greedy there. She was already running down the court. I think she needs to maybe work on her offensive patience. I know she likes standing in the corner there for that shot, but getting a little bit too excited there.
It's going to be interesting to see how SAR does in that half-court offense. They usually like to push the ball, but it seems that this Beth Tfiloh team is prepared for that. So if they keep hitting shots like that, like Rice just did, that three ball,
hopefully for them, they'll do pretty well today.
Oh!
Orbach with those hops.
You know what they say about Orbach?
What?
A woman in a bunny's body. She has some crazy hops.
I heard that's because she actually does a lot of calf raises from Big Mo. He's her mentor.
Yeah, she is quite the motivator. Spend enough time with Adira, you will end up doing calf raises nonstop. Worked for me. I can touch the ceiling now without even jumping.
That is very impressive.
And Kobe Lindenbaum looks like he's ready for this one, but he's on his phone. Get off your phone, Kobe. There's a game going on. That man is not properly showing his SAR pride. And we have some very esteemed guests. Zachary Davis just got up.
Oh, Zachary Davis is here?
Hailing from the U himself.
It's very surprising to see that all these SAR kids aren't standing up in the presence of Zach Davies.
And Beth Tfiloh down by 4.
Nice catch there by the center.
Oh! Watch these long arms.
They're going to say it was out on SAR, but Weinstein just pulled off a Dikembe Mutombo Sawat.
And she also did that no, no, no.
But she didn't have the voice. She sounded like herself.
So SAR's 2-3 zone is absolutely throttling Beth Tfiloh right now. Moving them back to Baltimore. And Reich will give it over to Orbach.
Interesting little note here. Beth Tfiloh has 2 sophomores starting. It's a smaller school, so I don't know if they have actually a JV and a varsity team.
And the last time SAR played Beth Tfiloh was in 1974. SAR, and there's an and one.
And one!
Horowitz puts it in.
Dave Gahana walks onto the floor. He's hyped. I've never seen him hyped like this in my entire life.
Watch out, Kahana. You don't want to get a tech. These SAR Lady Sting are absolutely feasting tonight.
And we have a substitution here. Number 24 for Beth Tfiloh comes in at
Subs.
number 23. If Jeff Morris was here, he would be saying, sub.
And big rebound by Horowitz. SAR working on the offensive
call it over
glass.
the back on Horowitz right there.
So 4 minutes in, SAR has already put up 10 points. They're on pace to score 80 tonight. They are really clicking on all cylinders. And number 24 standing in the middle. She wants the ball, got her hands up there. Nice movement, and they get it to 24, but it's stolen away.
Horowitz making a huge impact here within the first half of the first quarter. Engberg just drills a 3. SAR up 9. They're on a huge run right now.
And we got some excited guys in the crowd. Yoni Perla, Gaby Storfer, pretty excited at that one.
I have never seen Gaby Storfer that excited. Maybe one other time, but probably.
Oh my God, they are putting on a show.
Mike, I think we got to get umbrellas. It's raining here.
It is raining threes. As SAR leads by 12, they cannot miss. The Hive is popping.
The crowd is losing it right now. If I was Beth Tfiloh, I would be intimidated. I'd jumped out of my shoes by now.
SAR cannot miss. They've hit 3 threes in a row. Miss Klatt is bouncing on her feet.
Brian Parnas is getting up. He can't even sit down anymore.
He will never sit down again as SAR leads by 12. Mr. Steyer, newly engaged,
Mazel
is
tov.
so happy. And we got a big SAR student senior section right here.
While we actually have some time right now, we got to give a nice shout out and thank you to our boy Jay Lou, who day in and day out works for the SAR Broadcasting Club, runs the SAR Broadcasting Club.
Josh Lewis been with me since I was a little boy. He raised me. He knows what's up.
He is my godfather.
Kept me off the streets, so I just want to say thank you, Josh.
Alhamdulillah. Amin.
And SAR is just going off. This is a massive crowd. I feel like I'm in Madison Square Garden, or even better, the Red Sarachek tournament.
How dare you utter those words in this tournament, Micah.
Beth Tfiloh has no idea what to do. They've never seen anything like this. You don't come into SAR and leave with a win. Ingber is ready to pounce.
Good ball movement here by Beth Tfiloh, but they lose it. Orbach picks it up. She's going to try to run the break. Takes it herself and scores. SIR up 18-4.
And there were some people who thought SAR didn't have a chance today, but they are clapping back at those haters. As Orbach gets another steal. I saw it before it even happened. They are just so dominant on defense right now. And if I'm Beth Tfiloh, you have got to think of some kind of different offensive strategy. Getting into that wing player is just not working because Orbach is just on her heels, ready to take away that steal. And Gaby Perla has had a big day today as Ingber misses. And Storfer very upset at that Ingber miss.
He's just furious right now. There's steam.
And we got
coming out
Rabbi
of his
Bloom
ears.
in the house, an SAR legend. He's excited about this early lead.
The wave has just started in the hive.
Moshe Sofer Haralik, always the pet man, getting the crowd excited. And Ari Mitchell is stepping on the court. So, 18-4 ball movement by Beth Tfiloh.
Good feed to the corner by them. Good movement.
And you have got to assume that Hannah Vorsheimer is going to come in sometime soon. I mean, these boards are getting out of control. They need someone to grab rebounds. As Ingber, no good. She has been launching threes today, and she's hit some of them. So
they're going to call a foul on Harwitz for pushing. She has a couple already.
And number 15 for Beth Tfiloh, that is Allie Krieger.
Allie Krieger, the Mo Bamba of women's yeshiva basketball.
She has already committed to the University of Texas and is likely to be drafted by an NBA team.
Oh, baby!
Nice!
The Euro!
Gets through the defense. Is that James Harden or what? Put a beard on that lady.
And she gets the block. All the momentum in SR.
And she's Kawhi Leonard growing bigger hands as we speak.
I don't know whether to call her. Oh my God! SAR cannot miss right now.
This is absolutely insane. The Stinger on an 18-point lead right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know whether to call Reich the beard for her Euro or the claw for that nice steal.
And we got some Shabbos Kodesh chants. It is Friday.
You know what that means, Micah. Ruach, baby.
Ruach, baby. Oh, yeah, yeah. And we got to get back to the game. There is still a game to be played here. We cannot count out Beth Tfiloh.
Look, in
they
the spirit
do have
right
a fighting
now,
spirit.
in the spirit of the tournament right now, in the spirit of Shabbos, if you are listening to this broadcast, please sing along.
And feel free to tell your loved ones how much you appreciate them. There is always time to do that, especially on Shabbos, Hanukkah, as it is today.
Of course. In fact, I did it to the ref before the game.
And SAR.
Bernstein's in. She got a block. Another block.
Running down
Joey
the
B.
floor.
Like we said before, SAR likes to push it, and they're going to keep doing
SAR
that.
has scored about 20 unanswered. And Orbach, no good. I really thought that if that went in, this place might burn down. Oh, wait. That already happened. Zach Davis, get your bag.
Quick.
Crossed her up, but it's no good and helped corrals the board.
If you're watching this game, you're probably wondering, when is Vorsh going to get in?
And if you're not wondering that, you are not watching this game correctly. Ingber again. Oh, with the pump and the pass.
Oh, good move down low.
Oh.
She gets blocked.
And we got some.
Kicks it out.
Oh, Gaby Storfer was ready for that
They're going to
shot.
call 3 seconds. We have about a minute here left. In the first quarter, SIR 22-4. It is not as close as we anticipated, but it's still a good showing right now from Beth Tfiloh.
Yeah, they trail by 18, but you never know about Beth Tfiloh. I have heard that they are a second quarter team. We got some chance for Aliza Meller, who has not seen the court in her high school career. She comes to the game blindfolded, and she has never seen some court action. But
she's heard what's going on the court, but she hasn't seen it with her
today might
eyes.
very well be the day.
Rumor has it if she scores, her econ class gets extra points on her test. So good luck to her, good luck to them. Hopefully we see her soon and she could put up a couple points.
Helft looking like a point forward right now, and she gets it over to Orbach.
Orbach crosses him up.
And Adira surveying the defense. She's calling something out. That must be very important. Oh, nice pass across the court.
Orbach
and
step
Orbach
back.
makes him pay.
Sit down.
Hits the jumper. And they lead by 20.
That's Orbach with that beautiful.
Oh, help! Looking like Richard Sherman. Oh, but she lost the handle.
She had Orbach there, but she lost it.
Trying to take it up herself.
Tfiloh's pushing it. SAR turns around. Great block by.
And we got Leo Heller in
Zoe
the attendance.
Nice,
the most important man in all of SAR. Why don't you say what's up, Heller?
What's up, fam? What's up, fam?
He is probably the coolest person to ever come to this school. Gaby
Can't disagree with
Storfer,
that.
a legend himself, and David Samuels. Let's never forget about Samuels. And SAR leads by 20. Orbach with the steal. She's going to throw it down. And she puts it in.
A 360 dunk. Oh, my God. I never thought I would see that in Yeshiva League basketball.
And SAR ball with 11 seconds to go. You never know what's going to happen here.
SAR might hold for one shot or they might push it. We'll see. They do like to push the ball, as we've said multiple times.
And there is officially a homicide at SAR. It is SAR versus Beth Tfiloh as of now. But you never know what's going to happen.
3.6 left. See if Beth Tfiloh can get up a shot.
Beth Tfiloh obviously still has a chance. They're losing by a lot, but you never know what's going to happen. 2 seconds left. 1. And they don't get the shot off in time. An astounding. Oh!
She hit it, but it doesn't
Don't count it, but what a shot. And SAR leads by 22 after 1.
This is a massacre. SAR is on pace to score over 100.
It's like the Boston Massacre, except in Riverdale. And Henry Kolb, Stingerport. Everyone go give Stingerport some love as the
on Twitter.
As the Shabbos Kodesh people are
There is a mosh pit
the
on the court.
Let's just be happy that they're not streaking, because otherwise we have to tackle them. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sing along. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Joey Chopper, the head of the broadcasting club. No, I'm not offended that I'm not the head. Is in attendance right here.
My
Much
guy,
love to Joey.
I think you're a little salty about that.
Well, they don't call me Max Parnas, but I might be a little salty. And Henry Kolb tuning in. How does it feel to be Henry Kolb today?
I don't think he's actually on the set.
So, you got to think about what changes they're going to make, and in all seriousness, I think SAR is just they shouldn't really change anything up. Their defense has been stellar. Their defense has been stellar, and the way they've been moving the ball on offense and pushing the break has been huge. Beth Tfiloh, I think they've been trying the same strategy, trying to get it over to the wing on offense, but it's not really working. I think they might want to consider some more off-ball screens, maybe getting some girls open for some shots, and if not that, taking it hard to the rack. So obviously this game's not over. Beth Tfiloh's just got to make some adjustments, and I actually expect maybe a closer game after 2.
They had a couple shots early there in the first quarter. I think the most important thing for them is to get that offensive rhythm back and not turning the ball over. That has been their Achilles heel tonight.
And I think they've got to do all they can before Hannah Vorsheimer comes into the game, because once that happens, they are done.
And Eliza Meller is looking to check in right now. The next sub will be Eliza Meller. I didn't think we would see it, but it appears we might.
We should all make
the
a
crowd is going wild.
to Eliza Meller.
That's a jump ball. And Eliza Meller's checking in. Everyone, if you are watching this, save this video right here, because this is historic.
Eliza Meller checks onto the court. She didn't know what it felt like wearing those purple kicks, and she is guarding her part of the zone. Oh, look at that box out.
They're going to call a foul there.
And senior boys coming up with some creative chants here. That's pretty nice. They are supporting Eliza Meller, number 55.
She's really a fan favorite here at SAR.
Not just a fan favorite. Everyone loves her. And number 24. That free throw is good, and their first point in a little while, Beth Tfiloh. Trying to make it a 20-point game here. It is no good.
Great box out there by Rzabinski. And Jay Lou providing us with water bottles, as he always does, because he is the man.
And nice ball movement. That's exactly what they need. Aggressive drive to the hole. That might not have gone in.
He's going to stick with Beth Tfiloh.
That's what's going to take Beth Tfiloh back into this game. Hard drives to the rack. Jay Lou is just poised right now, taking that shot. And number 20 dishes it over to number 4. And LeBron James, no good.
Orbach, she's going to push it.
And pass it out to the wing. Ingber, who's been shooting a lot, decides not to take it there. Meller! And Orbach, no good. Weinstein, nice try for the rebound. Good fight by SAR.
Almost gets that offensive board.
Hannah Vorsheimer.
Where is she at?
Where is Vorsh? Vorsh can
if
bring
they
in
want to
boards.
get those offensive boards, they got to put her in there.
Oh, nice drive. And the floater is good. So a little 3-0 run from Beth Tfiloh here, number 20, with a nice little shimmy shot there.
Yeah, really good start from Beth Tfiloh on both sides of the ball to start this second quarter.
And Eitan Waxman is absolutely bouncing on his feet right now.
We hear a chant right now, put in Rita. That is referring to Rita Feder, the captain and star player of SAR basketball.
And Meller.
As Meller misses the 3. She is actually injured today because she was injured a few nights ago by a fellow teammate, and she is out for the season.
Yeah, she
but
got
they want
to
them to.
She got into a pretty big fist fight with Zoe Bernstein. Ended up kicking her in the leg, forced her to be out for a little while. Hard drive by Ingber.
And Bernstein has a pretty strong leg, so yeah, it hurt her pretty bad. Or back at the end.
Mr. Steer is really pumped about that and one.
If I'm reading her lips right, she just said, "Give me that."
And Mr. Steer said, "Okay." Everyone is just so pumped.
She wanted that and one, and she got it. And she hits the free throw. That's a three-point play by Adira Orbach.
And
Mr. Steer, he is famous for the wise words of shoulder shrug. By that I mean he shrugs his shoulders instead of saying words, because that is the man he is. He is so humble.
And
I look up to him.
Horowitz and Reich will check back in, some starters for SAR. Engber trying to conduct a play here. And that's a nice play. Gets Orbach open, but she doesn't take the shot. And there is Rebecca. I'm not sure how to say her last name.
If we're going to talk SAR culture right now, Micah, I think we got to talk about the famous concession stands here at SAR serving the famous pizza block pizza. They have beautiful slices. I would say not a lot of oil, perfect balance between cheese and sauce. And the crust is out of this world. So if you stop out of the Hive ever, go to the concession stand by Gate G, and you will find some beautiful pizza box pizza. If you want to buy some sushi for $20, you can do that too.
I think Tani's a little hungry today. And well, on that note, let's welcome Henry Kolb, the mastermind behind Sting Report, is in the house. Henry, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're doing these days?
You know, I'm trying to... We're out here covering all teams. You can't hear?
Henry, you're not coming across.
Sorry, guys.
As
we have
Beth
some
Tfiloh will take a couple free throws, trying to get to double digits here. They have played pretty much even with SAR this quarter, so definitely something to be proud of.
Can you hear me? So as number
Henry,
11,
you gotta speak up, man.
Can you hear me?
You gotta speak up.
Yeah, you gotta speak up though.
So it's actually quite astonishing what this girls varsity basketball team's doing here today. Well, they've done it all season, but today there was a lot of speculation of whether they could keep it up against Beth Tfiloh coming out of Baltimore. But early on, they've just dominated. They've moved the ball very nicely. They've worked it inside. They've hit shots outside. They've done it all, and I expect them to keep it up down the stretch of this game.
Thank you for those inspiring words.
That's a solid analysis of this team's season. As Orbach, it's good. She can't miss.
Michael, we might have to take those umbrellas out again.
6 points in a row for Orbach. And a triple there, no good. Oh,
Harwood
nice
to the board.
defensive play by number 4.
That's a good
RELS
plan by number 4 over there. Yeah, she's playing a little aggressive. If Beth Tfiloh wants to get back in this, they should play aggressively.
And some American pride going on here. I support that very much. I love America. And Vorsh is in the game.
But it does look like the Israeli teachers are kneeling to the national anthem.
We will definitely write a Buzz article about this one day.
It might be
Connie is at a loss for words. He's
Yeah, I don't
so
know what I'm
inspired
looking for,
by
I'll be
this
honest.
show of patriotism. And Hannah Vorsheimer will grab her rebound at the earliest convenience. That is no good. And of course, Hannah Vorsheimer lets Adira take it because she didn't want to grab
Orbach
it
hits another one, but that's a 2.
8 points for Adira here in the second quarter.
She put up 38 one time this year. I would not be surprised if she dropped a nice 50 on us.
That would be quite something. And Beth Tfiloh will get back to the line. They've been doing a pretty good job of going hard to their act and getting fouled.
I would say it's a key to their success here this morning because there's not an infinite time in this game, and they're down by a bunch of points. If they want to get into this, they should stop the clock and hit some free throws.
Exactly. They can't just try to pass it around the wing and maybe hit some shots. They really got to take it hard to their act.
Rabbi Harkstark behind the hoop right there.
The Rosh Hashiva, he planned this all out.
They call him the king of the hive.
Envisioned this reality about 15 years ago, and we could not be more proud of him.
He's actually just referred to as the dreamer.
I've never heard that one, but it makes a lot of sense.
I don't know. That's what I hear in the halls that don't exist here at SAR.
I thought I was the dreamer.
You could be the dreamer also.
And Reich brings it up, and watch Ingber on the shot here. They were
Vorsh.
working with that set before.
Vorsh is in. They got to feed her down low. They got to feed her down low right now if they want to win.
Kestenbaum is in the game there. Rafi Kestenbaum, she's been on the team since freshman year.
They're going to call travel because she slid on the floor with the basketball. Good call by the ref. Eliza Meller is holding up one of Rita Fetter's crutches like it is a trophy that she just won. And she's really excited.
As always, we got to give some love to the referees just doing their job coming out here on a weekday. Got to give much love. Wouldn't be here without them. Nice pass to Ingber for 3. Oh.
That was a beautiful pass. Cross court.
I like Ingber's confidence taking those threes. Really important. You can't take threes if you're not confident.
Oh, go behind the back. And she drills the shot.
That was one of the nicer plays we've seen Beth Tfiloh make today. Got into the middle and dished it out for a mid-range shimmy.
Or as Big Mo would say, a mid-range yimmy.
And Reich, that did not go in. And number 20 brings it up. Beth Tfiloh maybe getting some momentum here. And that'll be a foul on the floor.
Sarah Schneider, also related to Miss Schneider of SAR High School, otherwise known as Schneids, the econ extraordinaire. So her relative Schneider here.
Sarah Schneider has been known as the Adam Smith of the Yeshiva League.
She has been.
She has already came up with multiple economic theories.
Actually 6 to be exact. And she's been playing very well here today. She's gotten to the line, dished some passes, made some nice defensive plays. She's been probably the biggest reason why Beth Tfiloh is still in this game.
And so a nice deflection there, but SAR will have the ball. Kestenbaum's going to bring it up. She'll probably stay in until halftime. Halftime will be a rowdy time here at the Hive. Hopefully we got some good things planned for you guys. So make sure to stay tuned. Stay tuned for the second half as well. This should be fun.
You could also stay tuned for the halftime show. We have Young EZ performing.
Showing off some of his new songs.
Yeah, if you want to.
Unreleased material. This is not even on Spotify.
The song he's performing doesn't even have a name. It's just called Untitled.
There are no words. In fact, Young Easy will not even be here. But you should definitely stay tuned. And Reich.
Good ball movement here by SAR. Orbach hits the floater.
She makes it look easy. 10 points in the second quarter. She might put up a 30 spot today. And SAR leads by 22, so it's actually been an even quarter here. I believe they were up 22 after the half.
I'm pretty sure it's 23.
Yeah, so they've won this quarter by a little bit. Adira is running down the floor, but Reich looks like, oh, nice pass.
No look pass.
They are really impressing today, putting on a show for the big home crowd. Another
Rejected.
block, and Orbach will take it down the other way with the right hand this time, and no good. Kessenbaum, nice rebound. And the pass. Foul.
If I
And
may,
Harwood.
I think the reason Kessenbaum actually got that rebound is because Vorsch came in for a little bit there, and her energy of grabbing those boards, especially the offensive ones, really rubbed off on the whole team, and that's why Kessenbaum was able to get that board right
She
there.
is really contagious. You can just see random people around the gym just grabbing rebounds as we speak. Her passion and her energy just rubs off on everyone else.
Yeah, actually a nice story from yesterday. I was in comparative government class with Shifu Steer, and Vorsch was there, and I just started grabbing rebounds in class.
It is really crazy the effect that she has on us. And Horowitz, I think she went 0 for 2 on the line there, but that's all right. 1:30 left.
Schneider calling for the ball. As the bell rang, some of the SAR student
Yeah, the
body is filing out of this room right now, but there's still a good number of students here in the Hive. That was one of the nastiest blocks I've ever seen.
Lob City. Adira puts it in. CP3 to Blake there as their SAR keeps getting steals on offense and just running the floor. Haven't even had a lot of half-court sets.
Schneider just pulls up a three.
She had enough of that. Looking like LaMelo Ball out there. Just wanted to put up 3 real quick. That was impressive.
If she's LaMelo, then I think we have to call Miss Schneider Jello. Or back for 3. She hits another one!
She's got the answer.
I don't know how many points she has, but she probably has like 25.
She is
She's receiving
incredible
MVP
today.
chance. We are in the second quarter.
I can't wait for the third quarter.
But you know what they say about the third quarter?
What's that?
SAR is a third quarter team.
Oh, yeah. SAR's actually looked a little cold today. I think I expect them to heat up in the third quarter.
Yeah. Maybe put up a nice 40 spot in the third.
So 23 seconds left. Reich will bring it up. I'm not sure whether they'll want to shoot here, but they do, and Reich puts it up. No good. Schneider gets the rebound. 14 seconds for her to make a move. Nice, hard shot, but it is no good.
Horowitz gets the rebound there. 6 seconds left in the half. Reich gets away. Helft gets off a 3. No good.
So,
And
absolutely incredible half for SAR. They lead by 27. Seth Halper could not be more proud of his guys. And second half should be a lot of fun. Just good things to say here from the Hive. SAR putting on a show.
stay tuned, and we'll see you in the second half.
All right. Go Sting.
One more time. Na 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 na.
Okay, we are back for a nice interview with SAR star point guard Rita Fetter. Just a little biography about Rita. She has served our country very well. She's done 4 tours in Iraq. She has
one in Afghanistan.
She did that too.
Sorry.
And she also is injured and not playing here today. Rita, can you talk a little bit about that injury and your fight with Zoe?
Sorry, I need to sign a
sorry,
quick
she has to sign an
autograph.
autograph right now.
Oh, she is just so famous. I got my autograph
You know,
a few days ago.
That might be
that's
worth
just me.
$8,000.42 in a few years.
So, Rita,
Yes.
how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm hobbling along. I'm signing autographs. I'm making the big bucks by selling my jerseys because, you know, I'm not going to need that for the rest of the season. But, yeah, that's the way my day's going so far.
I'm sorry for a couple technical difficulties there. I don't know if everyone was able to hear that. Rita, would you like to talk about a little bit about your injury?
Oh, yeah, of course. So, you know, it actually happened. It was an internal struggle between me and another player. You might know her, Zoe Bernstein. She plays a forward on the court. She's
We are
one
familiar.
She's one of the taller blondes on the court. And I had an apple, and I was really excited to eat the apple. And she took it and just slammed it on the ground, and the apple it was inedible after that. She just threw it on the ground, and it was just not fair. So I threw a punch, she threw a punch, and there it goes. My ankle was gone. 15 minutes later, there was no going back.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is quite some battle story.
Yeah. The apple.
Gruesome.
I
Not
can't
gonna
imagine
lie,
how that
she
compares to her
ate the apple after that, and honestly, I don't know how her gastrointestine is gonna deal with that because there was a ton of dirt on that apple.
Neither did
Like,
I.
it was
'cause
gross.
I didn't take AP Bio, so I don't know how any of that stuff works. Oh,
Oh,
and Rita touches
wow.
the ball for the first time in about 8 years.
What an athletic play by Fetter.
That was a one-handed grab.
That was
Some
just
might-
my second assist
I
of
know
the
Rita, she
day.
doesn't like to take a lot of compliments, especially when she's here, but she is referred to as Odell Beckham Jr., and for good reason, because she just made that one-handed grab.
And Amber
No,
knocks down
it's
another
it's
three there.
Odell Beckham Sr. to you.
Wow.
So you gave birth to Odell Beckham Jr.
Most of the crowd has
Odell Beckham Jr. may or
most
may
of the
not
crowd
be
has
my
some
son.
support.
I am not confirming nor denying.
And that's why he's so good at football.
There you go. And that's the truth, folks. You heard it here first.
So the crowd here at the Hive has diminished greatly. There are probably only about 30 people after a couple hundred were here just 10 minutes ago. But Mr. Fleischer looks like he's rooting pretty hard next to our school nurse, Russi.
He does look quite enthusiastic.
And won by Beth Tfiloh right there. Put some points on the board in this third quarter.
See if they can make a little run here. There's still some time for them if they can go on a nice, 10 or 15 nothing run. They've definitely got a chance to storm back into this game. So SAR, they got to keep putting the pedal to the metal. And, if they just keep feeding Engber in the corner, you can't really go wrong.
Mr. Messer is looking on from up above. I'm not saying that he's God. He's just on the overhead over there.
But you're not saying that he's not God.
I didn't say that. I'm just not saying that he is God. And he is wearing a nice fresh hat, and you should all read his book because of that. Change in Jamaica.
Oh, miss there by Schneider. And SAR will take it the other way. Orbach taking it slow now. And Henry Kolb, are you still over there?
He does not have a microphone, but he is still here.
I'm very happy to hear that.
yeah, Henry. Henry, would you like the microphone?
SAR
I think Henry's
30
going to
here in
grab
the
the
third
microphone.
quarter.
It's been a pleasure, guys. I'm handing the
We
microphone
thank
off
Rita
to
for her
Henry.
both her time with us and her service to this great country.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Appreciate everything you do for the SAR Sting and for United States of America.
Thank you. Follow my photography account Mojo Sofa Photography on Instagram. Thank you so much.
That is your photography account.
Yes, that is me.
All right. So the pace of the game is slowing down a little bit here with the crowd gone. Things seem to have slowed down, quieted down a little bit. But as SAR can kind of, not run out the clock, but they can, they don't have to be so worried now. Whereas Beth Tfiloh has really got to try their hardest to get back in the game.
How you doing, guys?
Or back in the corner. Oh, hey, Henry.
And good morning to you, Henry.
Morning to you. You guys spoke a lot about the crowd and the teams, but how are you guys doing today?
Oh, thank you so much. Wow. I'm actually doing fantastic.
I'm going to let Tani take this one first.
Okay, I guess I'll take it first. So I am doing really well, and you know why, Mike?
Why is that?
Henry? Because SIR is up 30 points here in the third quarter in the David Cooper Memorial Basketball Tournament.
And I'm also doing pretty swell. You know why?
Why, Mike?
Because the SAR boys varsity team won against Hesher last night in Manhattan by 3 with Drew Greenbaum hitting 3 free throws in a row to ice the victory.
Wow, I didn't even know that happened, but that is fantastic. You just put me in a better mood right now.
Our happiness is directly correlated to the SAR basketball.
That is the sole reason we
Nation.
are all so happy right now.
And I also wanted to congratulate you, Tani, on becoming the captain of the wrestling team, along with your brother, the first time in history.
And I might add, thank you very much, and I might add Daniel Berger as well.
Yes, of course.
And I might add, I'm very happy for them.
Thank you.
And things are getting a little bit chaotic on offense for SAR, but nevertheless, Weinstein with a nice putback layup. And SAR has hit 50. I don't think they'll get to 100 today, but you never know when Hannah Vorsheimer comes in. She just starts throwing those full-court three-pointers, and they go in. So, oh, nice. That's a very nice cross-court pass. Couldn't get it to go. But
Henry,
a really nice pass.
We know you actually have a PhD in basketball studies. Would you like to analyze what just happened there on that offensive possession by Beth Tfiloh?
What happened was they tried avoiding the big man, but SAR has 3 big women. And when they try and pass it across court, they get by 1, but there's still 2 people. And right now we have Weinstein and we have Grabinski and we have who else?
Yep, we have.
But they're just a deep team, and if you want to
Beth Tfiloh
score,
doing a nice job finding that little niche in the defense of SAR. There's that little spot in the baseline, not quite in the corner, but not quite under the hoop, right down there on the baseline where they are getting open.
Yeah, and that's really the way how they should attack this zone right now. And if they want to score on offense, they got to get that.
That's a big
area
move
down
by
low.
Schneider. Can't get it to go. And Helft gets it over to Ingrid. Taking it up slow. She's got that three-pointer wide open. You know she wants to take that, and she takes it, and it's good.
Knocks it down.
Called
What
that.
a shot. And it is 53-19 SAR.
Meller looking to check back in. How exciting is that? Hopefully she'll get her first bucket today.
This might be the best day of my life.
This was already the best day of my life. Oh, no good. And Seth Halper is just standing around here looking a little bit
Orbach
sketchy.
with the interception. Ooh, she doesn't convert in transition.
So that shot is no good. Weinstein with the easy rebound, and Ingber is running down the court, but Orbach going to look like, oh, passes it out for the 3. It is
and
good.
she knocks it down.
She has really found her shot today. That must be her 5th three-pointer of the day.
Yeah, it is all smiles from Ingber right now. She is feeling it. I know Mr. Krause taught us that the hot hand does not exist, but
Mr. Krause is being disproved right now.
yeah, this looks like science and math to me.
Beth Tfiloh once again trying to find that little spot they were able to get to before, but SAR finds the gap there and gets rid of it.
Helft is going to slow the ball down a little bit.
trying to feed the hot hand in Engber. I guess the hot hand really doesn't exist as the ball is stolen. And a nice layup from Beth Tfiloh.
Filet, yeah.
Ani, I didn't know you had such a beautiful voice.
Thank you. I actually didn't used to have one, but then I trained with my boy Filet, and
Along with Rabbi Birnbaum.
Yeah, Filet. My voice actually went up 8 octaves.
I heard they actually call Rabbi Nay Rabbi Filet.
Oh,
no, that's Rabbi Birnbaum.
I wasn't familiar with that. And Meller and Kessenbaum check in. This should be fun. Aliza, we're so proud of you.
Aliza, your parents just called me just to tell you that they're so proud of you, and you're doing great things out here.
Although you already knew that. And oh, watch out! I almost just got hit in the head.
Oh my God, are you okay, Micah?
This is a dangerous job, I'll tell you the truth. I was really scared for my life there.
Look, I know this is a humbling experience, and like I'm getting a little emotional, but every day we put our life out on the line to do this job, and we do it because we love it. And that's really why we're out here today, even though we run risks like getting hit in the head with the ball.
And the refs were pretty nice about that. Just got the ball, took it back to the court, and we got a timeout now.
I wonder what the refs are talking about right now.
I do wonder.
I
think the one on the left is saying, "Oh, that is a nice necklace you have there."
And what about the one on the right?
You too.
They do happen to be matching.
What?
I wonder if that was planned.
Yeah.
I wonder what the probability of that is while we're on the topic of math and statistics.
Henry, I'm pretty sure you're in stat. Is that correct?
And
well,
Seth Hopper will not be interviewed today. He has no affiliation with this name.
Seth is outraged right now because he is not having an interview.
Meller will bring the ball up. Kessenbaum is excited. SAR up by 34 here.
We see this so often. A team comes into the Hive against girls varsity basketball, and you just look at the bench, and they're just
Meller.
depleted. And they got a lot of blank
Oh,
stares.
nice passing, and Kessenbaum will get to the line for 2. Borsheimer stood up on the bench there. She is hyped.
Henry, I cannot agree more. I would say it's a David versus Goliath story, but Goliath literally wins every single time in this Hive.
I agree.
And here's Kessenbaum trying to put that ball on the hoop. It is good! Akiva Haberman pretty excited over there.
I have never seen him so excited at a girls' basketball game in my entire life. That is a long time. That is 36 years.
Weinstein with the board. It is good.
(59-21). SAR is up by 38 points. We are under a minute 45 here in the third.
I just want to apologize to everyone if I seem to be disrupting the flow of this broadcast. I'm really trying my best out here. Haven't been here. This is my first broadcast of the year, so yeah.
You're a little bit rusty. Is that what you're trying to say?
Might be.
He's coming off a
A
suspension.
bit of rust.
So they will inbound the ball. Number 4 dishes it out to number 21. A nice baseline movement from Beth Tfiloh, and that's a great jumper, and it's good. Really nice offensive possession there. That's exactly what they've been needing this whole game, moving the ball, getting to their spot, and hitting the zone.
Meller's going to bring it up. Cross, pass it, pass, and they're going to call travel.
Ooh, that was a little bit of a bold call, but we'll let that one go.
I'm trying to read the name on the back of Meller's jersey. I think it says Mr. Skip Through That Lane.
I think you might need some glasses, Tony.
There's also no names on the back of the jersey.
Oh, that is just an SAR Sting logo. Kessenbaum pass it to Meller.
Oh, Meller not
Double
giving the
team.
ball up.
They're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to stay with SAR. Really great jobs by the ref out here today. It's early in the morning. I know it's tough for them to wake up early, and they probably don't do a lot of early games, but they're doing an amazing job nonetheless.
Yeah, it's been a pretty fairly called game here today.
Bernstein's back in for SAR.
Oh, that was a travel. So 34 seconds left in the quarter. Yeah, honestly, if I'm Beth Tfiloh, I'm not trying to hold till the end. You got to just take as many shots as you can and try to come back in this game.
Yeah, time is really running out on them. They got to do everything they can to get back in this. Good cross-court pass. Number 4, she's going to pass it back to the point. We've seen good ball movement here by Beth Tfiloh at times, and this is one of them. They are really trying to expose this SAR zone, and they can't hit the shot.
5, 3 seconds.
And an underhand flick from Kessenbaum, and it falls a little bit short.
I thought that one might have had a chance, but obviously didn't go. 36-point lead after 3 quarters. Things are looking good for SAR as they try to wrap up this round-robin portion of the tournament 3-0.
SAR is laughing. Everything's going well for them. And Beth Tfiloh just looks baffled right now. They have 8 minutes left to get back in this thing. This is just really a blowout by SAR. And Zachary Davies just slid in. Hello, Zachary Davies. And we are back here for the 4th quarter. Beth Tfiloh starts with the ball, and they draw a foul.
So number 15 will be at the line for 2, and everyone must be quiet because we're pretty close to their free throw line. And the first shot is no good.
Mikey, you sound like a golf commentator right now.
And the second shot from number 15. That one is...
Par 5, 15 yards away.
It is no good. And Hannah Vorsheimer gets the rebound. When have we heard that one before?
You know, I just...
Probably 5,000 other times. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not, but like we always hear that.
Vorsh.
It's Vorsh.
Vorsh moving around the paint pretty well. Gets over
Feed Vorsh.
Feed her. Bernstein in the corner. And looking a little overwhelmed there, but she... what will she do in the corner? Try not to get trapped. Gets it out. And that is number 23 taking it down. That shot is good. Nice shot by number 4. She's hit a couple mid-ranges today.
Not a bad start for Beth Tfiloh here in the 4th quarter. Mr. DeCorda is doing scoreboard. He is our new athletic director. Taking over for the great Marty Berlin himself.
SAR getting a little bit lazy here on offense. They've given up a couple fast breaks now. And number 4 is cashing in on those opportunities. I know that, this game is likely a win for SAR, but you don't want to, you want to finish it off strong and have a really classy 4th quarter here.
Yeah, the momentum can carry into the next game as well.
Yeah, it really can.
Akiva Haberman rightfully just stated that momentum does equal MV. That is mass times velocity. That is true. Zoe Bernstein with the ball. She's going to take it in, and no good.
Oh, nice attempt at the rebound there. And number 4, it is no good.
It's going to stay the same way.
And Henry, how you doing over there?
Good. Why don't we take a moment to go around the Hive and see how other sports teams are doing?
That sounds like a spectacular idea.
Last night, boys varsity basketball went into Heschel. Tie game. Greenbaum was fouled with 4 seconds and hits all 3 to ice the game for the Sting. They advanced to 6-2 on the year. And then over in JV basketball, they took a nice win against Westchester last night. to advance to 7-1, good for first place in their division. And in boys varsity hockey, they picked up another win, second straight, against Hillel last night by a very large margin.
How large?
I believe double digits large.
That is
quite large. Wow.
And then that they improved to 4-3-1 in the year. A rocky start, but they hope to get it back on track.
Yeah.
After winning the championship
But
last year.
Rocky did beat
Yes,
Apollo
Rocky
Creed,
did.
So if it's a rocky start, I have a good feeling for the finish.
Yes. And then in boys JV hockey, it's actually been the surprise of the Hive. They took down TABC. They tied Frisch, and they beat Hafter. A couple huge wins early on in the season. They're in first place. What else is there? Girls varsity basketball just steamrolling everyone.
Yep.
Wrestling is 2-0 after taking down Martin Luther and
That would be TABC.
TABC. And girls.
I might add, they took down Martin Luther by a pretty large margin.
And girls JV basketball is actually quite a nice story. They were 0-3 to start the year after winning 2 championships for Jeff Morris. I'll just hold off as she shoots. And they started 0-3, a couple one-possession losses. But they've won 3 straight, and they're right back in playoff contention. But
that is an amazing story. Wow.
They've turned it around.
And how about the SAR Broadcasting Club?
Yeah, that's
Well,
they're
we've had a
undefeated.
pretty good start
They're
here.
undefeated.
We don't lose.
They don't
Yeah,
lose.
SAR, I think their overall record is 36-13-2.
You just beat a TABC Stormwatch recently, no? Or Cougar Nation Network? What was it?
Cougar Nation Network.
Yeah, that's what it
I
was.
think we're definitely better than them.
I'm pretty sure that was a demolition right there. The score is like 67-2.
So, Beth Tfiloh has actually been cashing in a little bit here. They've been much better ball movement than they've had all game. Getting to their spots as Bernstein, a hard foul there, hits the deck.
The reason
but she's
Bernstein
back
is,
up.
you see she's wearing number 11, that is because she is supporting her favorite player of all time, Kyrie Irving. She really connects with him because she too believes that the earth is flat.
Yes. Her scientific views are quite controversial and have not earned her very good grades in physics. And
Good trap there by Meller and Bernstein. Foul called. Reffing right now, we have Harav David Ben Gurion. Meller with a great
nice
save.
by Meller. Gets it out of Kesselman.
Wow, she's putting her body out on the line for the team.
Dorsheimer is warning to slow down. Just wants the pace to be a little slower, and she gets what she wants. When Dorsch asks for something, she gets it. That's the power that she has on this team. So I think it'll be Beth Tfiloh ball here as they are going back on defense.
SAR still with a pretty comfortable lead here, up by 28.
4 minutes to go. Gonna have to be a kind of crazy run for Beth Tfiloh to come back here, but you never know. Crazier things have happened at the Hive.
That is very true, Micah. But I would like to add, even if they do lose, they are not out of this tournament. They could still win the championship.
It should be a fun Shabbaton here. All the teams will gather together for a nice Shabbos of song and community.
Rita Fetter out there behind the hoop trying to do her best Mr. Whammy impression. For all those who are not familiar, Mr. Whammy is a big fan at the Brooklyn Nets games who just stands behind the hoops and screams at people who are shooting free throws.
And nice drive there by number 15. That could have been a foul, but it was a block, and Beth Tfiloh will retain possession.
Great inbound right there to the center hoop.
Oh, just a little bit hard there. Bernstein.
You really feel for number 24 there because she put up a good shot and the rim was just not having it.
And that shot is just off. Number 4
Of course, Vorsch with the rebound.
Number 4's had a nice shooting touch tonight. She probably has about 8 or 10 points just on those mid-range jumpers, but I think three-pointers have not really gone for her today.
Mallard loses the ball. Picked up by number 23. They're going to run the break.
Oh, Mallard hits the deck.
Again.
And Schneider will come back in. She has probably been their most impactful offensive player today. Really running the break well and has hit some dagger threes. And we got some more free throws here.
I don't know if you viewers can hear, but there's some Shabbos music playing at the Hive. That has been instituted by Student Council here at SAR. They do some great work. Mikey, you have the voice of an angel. Do you also study from Tfiloh?
No, I'm more of a, I don't know.
Oh,
Bernstein,
okay.
big rebound there. And
Mallard's gonna-
Mallard. Oh, showing off the handles.
I didn't know she knew that spin move.
Almost does it again, and it goes with the half spin. That works as well, but then throws it away. And number 15.
Aggressiveness here by Beth Tfiloh.
Mallard continues to pound the stat line. Getting a rebound there. She's almost at a triple-double for today.
She's about 4 assists away from that.
Oh, wow. Nice defensive play by number 15. And 1.
I thought it might have been the travel there before the foul, but the ref knows best. This is his profession, and he calls a foul.
We're just here to talk about what happens.
I look into the stands right now, and I see Mr. Messer talking to Mr. Fleischer, and I'm just curious as to what they're talking about. I'm sure it's something profound about a book they recently read.
Or perhaps what they're cooking for Shabbos later today.
That is definitely a possibility. And Kessenbaum hits the deck there as going for the loose ball.
2 minutes left. SAR only leads by 25 now. They haven't scored in a while. You get the feeling that they're just trying to run out this clock as there are only 2 minutes, 3 seconds left.
Oh, nice play by Schneider. Oh, nice pass to Bernstein, and Bernstein dribbles out to the corner, gets it to Vorsheimer. Vorsheimer cannot get any boards when she has the ball, which is a shame. And just 2 minutes left. Schneider, the 3, it is good. That was
Schneider
wet.
actually has a very good amount of points today.
She
Beth
has
Tfiloh's
showed
put up 37.
offensively.
She probably has 20.
And Beth Tfiloh has won the second half as of now, I believe. They've really come out firing in the fourth quarter. Their fast breaks and they're getting to their spots and hitting their jumpers. I like the way that they haven't given up today. And Feder is making her way back here. And Bernstein gets it over to Meller. Meller calling a play. Oh. Hits the deck.
Minute left. Looks like SAR is just going to pass it around. I don't even know if they're going to take a shot.
I don't think it would be so unclassy to take a shot with a minute left. I think when it gets to about 30 seconds is when you should really hold the ball. 1 minute seems like a pretty long possession to me. I don't know what you think about that.
I think that's a very good point. They pass it into Vorsch.
But when Vorsheimer's got the ball, I mean, it is just too easy for her to score. So 53 seconds on the clock. SAR will go in as the first seed of this Cooper tournament. Very exciting news for the host team. I'm not sure they've ever won they've won the Cooper tournament just once, I believe. Oh, 3 times, Donnie tells me. Well, it could be 4 after this year. They've still got a chance. Very exciting things in the Hive.
No team has won this tournament 4 times. SAR could be the first.
And a steal there. Layup is good. So that should be the final one. The final score here. SAR will win by 20. 59-39. Bernstein.
6 seconds left. 5.
And this
4,
should be an
3,
8-second violation, but they will not call it.
2. And that is the game. SAR wins 59-39. A great performance here by SAR. Good finish here by Beth Tfiloh. Thank you all for watching.
And we want to thank Josh Lewis for setting up as usual. Henry Kolb for being a nice guest and really enhancing our experience. Rita Fetter for her interview.
Yeah, a lot of work here
And of course,
today.
Miss Grislow. How could we forget?
Miss Grislow, great athletic director here at SAR.
And last but not least, the SAR Sting for winning this game.
And the crowd for showing up today.
Yeah,
Really
how
good
about
job by
Sting
them.
Nation today? All right.
Yeah, so let's go Sting.